Hi guys, I'm Linny, this is Candy Girl Creations, a place for me to camp and share all my random bits, bobs, crafty life. My hair looks like it is glowing in the dark, but that's because I've just put a fresh layer of dye on it. So we have brighter hair, which is going to mess up everything. So it's the 3rd of March already, right, that's a bit crazy. I obviously didn't film on Friday, and then Saturday I decided that I was going to organise the whole house, actually, I think. And doing so, I've hurt my shoulder. If you can see, right, this here is a hot water bottle that I currently have over the back of my shoulder because I've pulled or twisted or done something to my shoulder and it hurts like a lot. We'll go with that because I'm not going to swear on here. So, I haven't done much. I've actually done very little. So we're going to go through what... Look, my hands are pink. We're going to go through what I had planned to do last week. I am going to tell you now that I've probably done maybe one thing out of the things I wanted to do. But there we go. And then we'll go on to what this week's goals are. And do you know what? Last week I think I finished like one thing. So I'm just going to put that on this week's. Because that's the way I feel. And that's what we're doing. So, my goals from last week were keep working on the blanket, whips are waiting to be finished, push yourself more, stop wasting time, and consult books rather than Ravelry. Consult books rather than Ravelry? No, didn't do it. Push yourself more, stop wasting time? No, didn't do it. Whips waiting to be finished? Didn't finish a single whip. Working on the blanket, I did do. I've added another strip. I am going to change the way that I'm doing this though, and I'm going to make up the strips individually and then put them together. So I have a plan about how I'm doing that. So out of 4 things that I wanted to do last week, I kept working on the blanket. So this week, doop, I'm really trying not to move like this arm at all because it just hurts. Right, I've only given myself 3 goals this week. My quote for the week though, I've just found on Pinterest. And it's, don't forget to drink water and get some sun. You're basically a houseplant with more complicated emotions. And that pretty much sums up how I am right now. Houseplant with more complicated emotions. It's just, I don't know, it's been a bit of a meh week. My hospital appointment was fine. I've got to go back in a couple of weeks to speak to the consultant when they've checked over my MRIs. But the MRI wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I didn't have to be completely immersed. So I was only in like up to my waist. Because they were doing my foot. So that was fine. And I nearly fell asleep. Because big, loud, crashing noises apparently is very calming. So, my goals for this week. Learn something new. So, I have a book downstairs. And Amber made me think of this from Ooh Crochet. Because she was giving away the book called Knit London. And I have this book. I bought it from a charity shop for like 25p. And mine's a misprint. Like, it's hilarious. There's a page that's meant to have a title and it doesn't have a title. And they've put a little card in it going, oops. But it came with a little knitting kit to make a pigeon. Which is fine. Like, I can knit a pigeon. I don't know why I want to, but apparently I do. But it's DPNs. And I haven't ever successfully used DPNs. Like, it falls off the other needle. It doesn't, like 4 needles to make a circle. 1 crochet hook does this, but 4 knitting needles to make a circle. So I want to at least try to do that. This week's goals are very much not yarn based. I don't know whether I do this a lot, like I set myself up to fail. So I like have really high goals that I just can't always meet. And it's something that I always do. So this week it's not, completely not those things. So my second goal is take time out. Apparently I've gained a green thumb, finger, something. And I've been randomly buying houseplants and I've been sorting out the garden. So I want to take some time out from crocheting, which is obviously a very still hobby, and get outside and get some sunshine. If we ever have sunshine again, because it's blowing a hooey. And raining and hailing today. Sorry. So I want to take some time out for myself and do some other things. I mean, I have non-yarny hobbies as well. Hard to believe right now, but I do have some non-yarny hobbies. So I might get my engravers out or my wood burning kit out and just have a play. And the last thing on my list is to read. I used to read so much. And I will just turn you a moment. Oh, there's the yarn. My bookshelves that are so neglected right now. I sorted all the yarn out though. So I want to pick up a book and read. And I think I know which one it's going to be, because it was given to me for Christmas and I haven't finished it yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach it without toppling you over. I'll just hold you a moment. Oh, everything's falling. See, I try and be clever, and then this happens. My partner gave me this for Christmas. People that know me know that I'm really into debunking, like, ghost hunters, and I completely believe in ghosts and spirits, and you know, there's too many incidents where things happen that can't be explained. So there has to be an explanation. I don't, however, believe everything I'm told. But I'm really intrigued by the Warrens. The Warrens do really intrigue me. Like, before the Conjuring films. And the Conjuring films I just enjoy as a good film. I don't think there's anything in it. Except for The Nun. That was awful. But my partner got me this for Christmas. So it's Ed and Lorraine Warren Ghost Hunters, and it's written by Robert David Chase. And it's like a bunch of their mini cases. So it's not their big cases. Their big cases were, I'm trying to think what they were. Like Amityville and, oh, what's the other one? They've done some really big cases, and obviously the Warren Museum has the original Annabelle doll, which is a rag doll. It really confuses me in films why it's not a rag doll, but you know, it doesn't have those in it. It's got, like, their smaller stories, and it's almost written like a journal or like interviews. So I'm actually quite a way through. I've got yarn as a bookmark. I am a terrible person. You can see when I love a book, because it'll have, like, really dog-eared, because I just carry it around and I take it with me. But yeah, I want to read. I want to finish this, and I might go back and reread some of my books, especially my Anne Rice books, which, you know, have bent up spines and all terrible. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope everyone is well. I look so pale. I'm not pale. I've got a new phone, and for some reason the camera on it has decided that I need to be really white, because I'm not actually as white as the wall. And I'm not wearing makeup, which does make a difference. But I didn't feel like putting makeup on just to speak to you guys. Sorry. But you guys are like my friends. And, you know, if I'm spending time with my friends, I don't need to doll myself up. So, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for sticking with me. Sorry it's been ranty and not really yarny. But sometimes I am ranty and not very yarny. I'm ranty quite a lot. But there we go. So, oh, it's pancake day tomorrow. Tell me, what's your favourite pancake toppings? Mine is strawberries and golden syrup and ice cream together. Like, so it's all melting. Yum. Right, I am going. I love you all. Bye now.